Yeah, this is the video talking about the actual machine, the Hurco, and some of the upgrades that we made to the machine. As you can tell, it's first started life as just a regular knee mill, and for the project that we were going to do, we needed an enclosure shroud. So between me and my brother, we built the shroud that you see. It's actually, after we got it going, we ran coolant through it in all different locations, and it pretty much held the coolant without, there's no leaks. And you can see some of the reinforcement that we did. So it's pretty sturdy. It's made out of 14 gauge aluminum, 5052, and there is a little bit of 3003 aluminum as well. So whatever we had availability to. That's all good quality aluminum. Two doors on the ends. Both have magnets. There's these little magnets we put on it. Piano hinge on the end. The actual machine, width-wise, from one end to the shroud to the other end is, I believe, a little over 8 feet. Maybe an inch or two over 8 feet. The front has actually got two sliding doors on rollers. That's to seal in the front. We try to get it as high as possible, the box all the way around. This way, for an extreme amount of milling, I don't believe coolant would be spilling out of there. Could be surprised, I guess, on certain projects. But there's actually a sealing inside. Those vices are actually going to be listed on our as an option. These are 6-inch Kurt that were completely remanufactured, reground. All the surfaces were reground to like less than a thousandths, which is pretty much where Kurt builds them to, those specs. Never been used. We bought them, tried to get this project going, and never went anywhere. So this machine's kind of sat here at this stage that you see it. The arm assembly that holds the monitor completely swings right out of the way. So if you ever had to do any work, it's completely swivels, both here at the monitor as well at on the machine, so you can actually bring it right to your work. Swivels. We actually extended that and kind of created that Z out of 2x2 125 wall mild steel. So we extended that over, made it to where it's more user-friendly, I guess you say. Here's the other door. So we made it to where on both ends you can open up the doors and get in there, and if you had to work on one of the motors or clean the machine out, get all the chips out, you have that ability. The base pan, this whole enclosure is removable. It'll probably be shipped that way just for simplicity, as well as eliminate the possibility of getting damaged. So we'll try to take it down as little as possible. This way the original sealing or sealant that we used, that seal won't be broken, so the chances of it leaking won't happen. So we'll try to keep the base pan and the lower box on the machine even during shipping. we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can. You can see from this end, spent a lot of time, probably spent about a week and a half, 2 weeks on building this shroud. Everything's pretty well, got a lot of, the seams are tight with every one of the seams have got a high-grade silicone, all weatherproof silicone. Inside this door is where, I guess you want to say, the heart of the machine. Boxes here. Those three are the drive, the servo drives that actually communicate with the motors. The uniqueness about this machine is that it took away, when the conversion was done, the concept behind it is you're taking out all of the expensive and hard to find circuit boards that run the machine, and you're replacing it with the Mach Motion, which is basically the only thing that can go wrong with this machine at this moment are the three individual servo drives and the actual servo, the AC motors. So you're talking about something that isn't expensive or can't be readily bought pretty quickly, you know. So your downtime on a machine like this is pretty minimal, and which is pretty cool. Another thing that we did, which I'll wrap it up with the machine, is about at least an extra 5 to 6 feet of data cable here with an RG45 connector. We actually had a pretty extensive data network here at our shop put in, and so the actual controller, the computer, actually connects to your local network, so you can actually transfer files from one PC to another. Pretty simple. You don't have to put it on a thumb drive, and you know, you can still do that, but if you're one for doing it a network way, you've got that ability. So there's a data cable. That green data cable is going all the way up to the monitor, and how you turn on the machine is this little key right here. Just push that in and turn the switch, and once it comes up, you'll see it. It's probably one of the more cooler aspects of this machine, because it's all PC driven. So it's got all the buttons that you normally find on a modern day CNC machine. Let me get a close-up of some of that stuff. You got your feed rate. You got independent control of each axis as far as the jog, how fast you want to go, faster, and then the fastest, and then independent control of each axis. This controller will actually do, just as you can see it there, a total of 5 axes. Right now there's only 3 hooked up, so if you wanted to put a 4th axis on the bed, it will do so. And I don't know for sure if any of you guys out there are wanting to do a tool changer or want to build your own, probably could be able to handle that as well. But as you're looking at it, it's PC based. You know, it's a nice thing about it. It's basically just a computer running software. And how you connect to it, you've got these icons down the side. There's one here, it says Mach Mill. Double click on that. You hear the clicking of the motor for the electric to kick on. So you're basically hot. Click on the